Training school.
Bam, bam.
My father drink, beat mother.
Oh my God.
Who is best fighter?
Boom. Boom.
You beat my friends.
Physical one-on-one.
Let's go fighting.
Okay.
Who is Bovar? Bovar beat my son.
Wow.
What happened?
Life is hard, but never give up.
Okay, let's go.
Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box.
It's time. Sitting to my left on the couch, the Ukrainian gladiator himself, Bovar Khanakov. Bovar, amazing, dude. I can't. I've been always wanting to sit with you, and I guess just help you tell your story, whatever that is, to the Ukrainian, Russian-speaking, English-speaking, and all language-speaking population, because I think your story is, universal. Life is hard, but never give up.
Yeah.
And this is really the message I send to a lot of people, because it's so simple. If you don't have time to really get into it, like, just don't give up, honestly. It's simple, but it's powerful. If you don't give up, it will turn around.
Yeah.
If you keep trying.
Keep trying.
So here's what I want. Can I just say a few more things? And then maybe I'm not going to talk that much. I don't know. I want you to tell your story, to explain to me and whoever else is interested how you became the person you are today, the champ, the Ukrainian gladiator, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the things that shaped you. Maybe there's 5 to 10 significant events. Maybe I'll ask specific questions and stop you because I'm interested, but I would love to introduce you to the world, to the English-speaking world anyway, and whatever language this is dubbed in for future rebroadcast.
Yeah.
But tell your story, like from the beginning. Where were you born?
I'm born in Ukraine, Mariupol city. My English is not good, but I'm trying to explain.
This is going to be your first English-speaking podcast, basically, right?
No,
You did before.
Yeah, I did.
But did you do a full deep conversation podcast to tell your story?
No, I didn't have a deep
Okay.
conversation.
I think your English is great, but I'm going to help you, and you can say things in Russian too, and I can maybe help explain. And Mariupol, for people that don't really, maybe you can give a little bit of background on, I guess the latest that happened to you, and then go back and tell your story, because Mariupol is significant in this whole Ukraine, Russia conflict. Kind of is the reason we met in the first place.
I have a hard kids because my father drink a lot, and when I was little boy, I often fighting on the street. When I come back at home, my father drink and can beat my mother. And
what age was this that you remember?
17, 8, 9.
7, 8 years old?
Yeah, I remember this time. And I must to be a strong man, because I have 2 choices: broken or make stronger. All I understand at this age, I must be more powerful, more stronger. In our near with our house, I have a gym boxing club, and I want to go and improve my boxing skill. Because
so what age did you first go?
9. I come at the gym at 8 o'clock, but my face was very dirty.
So you were 9 years old?
8.
You were 8 years old when you went.
And
Why
and-
did you
and-
go?
and-
What made you go to the gym? Why did you want to learn boxing?
End of 8 years.
End of 8 years old.
Yes.
What made you want to learn boxing? Was there
My father drink, beat mother, and I often boys who older me, he bullied me because I have a lot weight, and
you were heavy?
yeah, I was heavy.
Ah, I didn't know
I
that.
was heavy, and
So you
my
were
mother loved me, give me everything. He earned not enough much, but we have a food, and in this age, I think what our family is normal. I think
Right.
this is normal. But
right.
I
Whatever
think
you're
what- I
living
think
with,
that
you think is normal.
I think
at
it
the
is
time.
normal. I think with many kids around me live like me.
So
Right.
what was a typical life?
Yeah,
What was
I
it like
think
for
what
you?
is I think this is typical life. My it's not every day my father drink. He can drink 2-3 times of the week, and he was crazy when
When he drank, he got
did.
crazy.
Only when he drink.
And what would he do when he got drunk?
Scream for my mother. He is always my mother scream for him, and I see this situation and try and change, but I didn't to do this. I'm help my mother, but
So you tried to get him, you tried to protect her?
yes, I'll
And-
I'll have not enough strength to protect her. But this situation didn't broken me. I must be a man in young age, and I come to the boxing club, and my coach changed my father. He give me good advice for life. He's been my mentor.
So you found a great coach at the
Yes.
boxing gym.
Nah.
And you and so you went there to basically learn how to defend your mom.
I like football, but for football you must pay. I don't have money, and I come to boxing, and this moment changed my life. I been have more disciplined. I'm start to change. My body start change, and all I have is going to the school, training, learning homework, again training.
So you became serious right away.
Serious, yes.
From eight years old, basically.
I don't have a lot time on the street because my training is over when 8 p.m. At the 9 p.m. mother call me back, want what I am come back at home.
Yeah. So it kept
Because
you
the streets-
off the streets.
Because
kept you out of trouble.
streets was been dangerous.
Yeah.
We don't have как телефон был сказать?
Like cell phones.
Cell phones,
Yeah.
yeah. We don't have
Games, video games.
Nah, we don't have anything.
So
And I
people were in the streets getting into trouble.
I can't
and you stayed
I
out of
can't
trouble.
call mother. He said me what I must come at home at night 9 o'clock. He was a very strict woman, and he can beat me sometimes if I late for 10 minutes.
Right. So she was strict with you.
Strict,
she also
yes.
kept you out of
She
trouble.
is strict, but
Because she wanted you to stay out of trouble.
no. All she had
Боялась, что ты не с теми
scared,
пойдешь.
да.
She was
Because
scared.
she was scared, yes. And I started training and started to grow up. I feel
So
well,
after you started boxing, did you defend your mom from your dad
Yes.
after that?
after 2 years I fighting with my father.
Like you got into a fist fight.
This was not father, this was как сказать, отчим.
Stepdad. Oh, it was stepdad,
Yeah.
not your father.
My father go away from our family when I was 4 years old.
Do you remember your
I remember.
biological father?
Yes, I remember. My father come back when after 15 years later.
You have a relationship with him or no?
He called me. Yes, he called me, and he called me and said, "I'm your father. Sorry for I'm go away. Can we meet and speak together?"
And
I'm sorry. He was my father drink a lot too.
Yeah,
he
your
have
biological.
He drink a lot too. He beat my mother too, and all my life I see blood around me.
So
scary,
they were both
screaming,
physically abusive, where,
yeah,
where she would bleed.
Yeah, she's
not
bleed.
like pushing
this
her.
This was around me always.
Can I just ask, not to be too personal, but like not just pushing her, like punching and like bleeding type of altercations.
What type?
Що ти коли був маленький, що папа и stepfather
Yes.
били маму like кулаками. Это
Yes.
не только там толкнули ее, это как ты это видел все.
Yes, I see it.
So you saw this like growing up.
Yes. And I think this is normal, but
Right.
Well.
Yeah. My family was not normal. Not now I look back and I say, wow, that was a lot of anger. But at the time, я тоже думал, что это нормально просто, что все кричат. Like now I'm like, wait, it's not actually, it's not actually the best it can be when you're screaming at each other all the time. This is not a good communication style. Yeah. So you think it's normal when it's happening to you. But now you know better, so you're teaching other people. That's what I'm doing. I'm not judging somebody. I think everybody does the best they can. Everybody. Even people we don't agree with, they think, well, I'm doing the best I can. They have their own problems. Maybe they had parents that didn't support them, right? Maybe they had alcoholic parents or screaming parents. So, but, so I think it's okay to forgive them and just not to agree with their approach.
I forgive for my father because he said he drink a lot and he accept decision to leave our family because he destroy our family, destroy my mental как сказать состояние?
Mental health,
state, physical,
mental state,
да,
physical state,
physical state, and he leaving, and he tell me story what he going to the church, and he believe in God, and all this time he recovery, and he changes. My father changes.
Yeah.
He как сказать, он стал другой персонал. He
became a different person.
He became a different
right.
person, and
he changed his beliefs.
He understand his как вина будет. Вину, понял свою вину.
He understands
he has realized
what he did wrong. Yeah,
he's realized, and I forgive him.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but
I think that's important.
It's important, and we sometimes meet with him, and he was a normal man. He helped another homeless people, take these people for his own home, help give him food, give him some protect, recover him. He was good man. I forget any people who hurt me, hurt my как близких людей, close people.
Yeah, close people that hurt you or hurt your close people.
Every people can mistake,
right,
when he love. We must understand it. In my life, have mistake too.
Absolutely.
I understand it, but now I'm
always make mistakes.
always,
I mean,
always
for
make
the rest
mistake,
of your
yes.
life.
Now in my
You have to forgive.
in real life, I understand what I have little mistake too, but I don't want to do things who can как навредить или обидеть.
You don't want to do things to hurt somebody.
Да, to hurt
Yeah.
somebody. And hurts my worlds, my physically, or I don't want
Right.
hurts people because I have not good child, but I don't want to hurt people. I don't want give people only good energy, support people. But I am not. Как бы жаловаться?
I'm not complaining.
I am not complaining for my kids because these difficult things make me stronger,
Right.
and mentally and physically.
Right. You're not complaining about your childhood.
Yeah, no, this is
Same, exactly. Embrace it.
Yeah, I have in my childhood I have good things too.
Right.
Yeah, this is 50-50, but
Sure.
these difficult things make me who I am today.
Right.
No one things can broken me now.
And the reason I like when people share, not because you're a victim, to say, hey, no matter what, never give up. Like, don't give me, like, it's an excuse to say, oh, well, I had a bad childhood. You still can take that experience and make yourself stronger and then choose a different path.
Huh?
You can take, and people can change. So it's important to tell, I think, the story.
People can change.
Right.
No matter
as long as they're willing to learn something new, like listen. Some people don't want to listen, but if they're willing to listen and say, maybe I'm looking at it from this side, I can look at it like this, and they might now be a totally different person in terms of their behavior and their decisions.
Yeah.
So going back to so then you had a stepdad. This is the stepdad.
Yes.
See, okay, that makes sense. So the stepdad was living there and he was abusive as well.
Yes.
And then after boxing for 2 years, he wasn't abusive anymore.
No.
Because he knew that he would get abused.
No. First time when we fight, he understand what he don't want drink a lot because we are fighting.
Break it down for me.
Да.
Can you tell me the scene? This sounds like a good movie scene.
Что
случилось?
I come at home.
Дай мне кино, сцену.
I come at school.
Sorry, guys. I have a good idea. Maybe this story Bovar can tell in Russia, and we make AI because this is very interesting story. He can't something interesting for this have awards. Understand what I mean? Я хочу сказать о том, что небольшую историю на русском.
I want to hear Bovar's answer to this. Go ahead.
Life is hard, but never give up, bro. You must.
Exactly.
Let's
good
go,
decision.
champ. Please never give up.
Sure, go,
Let's
go. It's fine. Good test. Go ahead. Можешь и так, и так.
Расскажи на русском, да. Я
do it
просто,
in English, then do it in Russian. Go ahead.
Просто
Whatever
интересно будет знаешь, так историю услышать. Какую-то свою жизнь веселую можешь рассказать, а что будет интересно.
Веселую?
Ну вот, он спрашивает то, что не на английском, на русском с помощью искусственного интеллекта.
Потому что this is a rocky moment, bro. No, seriously.
Полнота момента.
Можно я скажу, like, you're 8 years old, you go take boxing lessons because your stepfather is abusive to your mom and you can't really defend her the way you want. 2 years later, you're able to stand up to him. And this is like a rocky moment, bro. This is the Ukrainian Gladiator, became the Ukrainian Gladiator that day.
Yes.
So can you share the movie?
I don't like share this movie because...
I mean... to me, a movie is a beautiful story that inspires people. Rocky inspires people to be their best, to go, you know what? You might think you're at the bottom, but you may be a step away from a championship fight. Always be ready. You know what I mean? You could be in that situation where you're feeling like, because when you're 8 years old, I can only imagine that situation and you feel you're trapped because physically you can't overpower your way out of it. And to then take lessons and be able to then step in and go, Now what's up? This is a big moment, man. This is inspirational to other children that might be in abusive situations, that you can rise above that. Even when you're 11 years old or 10 years old or whatever you were.
I come at home.
How old are you here? 10? 11?
11.
Okay.
End of 11.
End of 11.
Yes,
Fair enough.
I come at home from school and hear what my mother screaming. I enter at home and see what she have blood for her lips. My mother's lips was bleeding. I see blood and I see my как будет этот stepfather. He is drunk a lot, and I understand what I won't beat him. He was angry and won't beat my mother again. My person don't stop him because he was very angry, and this first time when I fighting with my stepfather. I can't lose this fight because behind my за моей спиной, как бы сказать,
behind your back.
Behind my back was my mother, and he was very angry, and I beat him. I know when I must beat. I know his place.
So you stood in front of him.
Yes.
And he came at you.
Yes, he came on you.
And then, bam, bam,
bam, bam, and he
1-2.
Yes,
did you give him the 1-2?
2.
Give us the show us the 1-2. Come on, move the mic, swing it over here.
It's enough.
You remember that shit like it was yesterday. Am I right? You remember
my favorite.
Do you remember every move of that?
Yes, this is. I remember. Is some things you can't remember from childhood, but this is things I remember a lot. And first time,
you remember. You can. Oh my god! Because I had a lot of fights growing up, and I have some I still remember, but I don't remember other things. But your adrenaline,
big adrenaline,
everything's slow. So you remember probably every split second of that moment.
Yes.
Boom, boom. Wow. You love.
And my stepfather going to sleep.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, he sleep. And when he was wake up, he understand what happens.
How long was he asleep?
Maybe 2 hours because he
2 hours.
Yeah, maybe because he was drunk.
Still.
First time I think what he was, maybe he is dead, but not. He's breathing. My mother very scared.
I'm sorry, I'm having this reaction, but it's so satisfying. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm watching the movie and I'm like, that's right, motherfucker. Because there's no excuse for that, right? So whatever you did, even if he had passed on in that moment, I would have said, well, you shouldn't have fucked with the Ukrainian gladiator, even though he's only end of 11 years old. Hey, man, I think it's amazing. It tells me a lot about you and what you went through too. So after that, everything changed for you, or so what else? What happened when he woke up? Was he done with you, or he was mad at you?
We speak with him. He going to his sister. He going to the his because he is.
But when he woke up, was he like, I'm gonna
no.
He was like, okay.
He was okay because it was night. I woke up and go to the school. When I come back, he going to his sister and live with his sister. He, как сказать, обиделся.
He got upset.
He got upset on me.
So did he come back ever or no?
No, he come back after 2 weeks because sister said go away because I have own family.
Right, and then?
And he come back and some maybe 1 month he don't drink. When he drink again, but when I come and enter in the room, he
Sobers up.
да, he good pants. He said. My mother taught him and my mother beat him. I am only watching. We have space.
Oh man, that is amazing, man. So okay, so but then boxing got serious for you. Like, were you doing tournaments or you were just practicing for fun?
I practice to protect my mother, but I want to improve my skill.
When did you know, like, okay, this is like I love this?
I'm this after 1 years. First years I don't have good results. Every guys beat me, but I want to take revenge.
Take revenge.
Revenge, yes.
Was this just something
because-
inside of you think?
Yes, because
This
when the
spirit?
boxing was free, and a lot of people come to boxing, and coach don't help you first 6 months, because every month people comes and goes,
They
comes
quit.
and goes, comes and goes. When 6 months, many guys beat me. I come at home, my hand, I feel, как сказать, болит голова.
headache.
Yes, I have
Headache.
headache.
Mhm.
My head is pain, but I never give up. I think I ask myself, if I give up, what change in my life? Nothing. If you give up, your stepfather beat your mother, and you can protect her, you can protect yourself, because out street some all these guys bullying me, because when you 11 and guys 40 years old, this is
Yeah.
big difference
Big difference.
for this age. When you 30 and 40, when you 20, when 23, not a lot. Как сказать, разница.
Yeah. Not a big difference. Right.
But when you 11 but 14, this is big difference.
Big
because
difference.
I don't have my
Powerful.
people who surround me, my class friends, he don't want fighting. He was scary man.
Yeah. So after 11,
I
is
don't
that
have
when-
support from anyone. And I understand what one person who can help me with this, I myself. And life make me stronger.
Right. I was gonna say,
difficult to make
because
me
you
stronger.
lived in an environment where you had to fight.
I
Everybody fought.
I
right?
live and I think what is normal.
And you rose to the top of that. You said,
I feel I grow up and think what is normal.
yeah.
This is unusual. You must be strong, man. I think this is normal.
So you were motivated to protect your mom, take
Yeah.
care of her, and also to like not keep getting beaten up by the
No.
older kids.
No.
So what age did you stop getting beaten up? Where you defend?
Sometimes we are fighting with my stepfather, but it's finished very fast.
Yeah, I see. So it
Yeah.
happened again with him.
No. I
So you
understand
always-
what when I was 14 and 15 years, I understand I have big power in my hand, and I don't want to hit him enough, because when he can, как сказать, упасть.
He can fall. And
He then
hurt
fallen
himself.
and hurt
Right.
himself in his head, hurts, and then want.
So he was with your mom most of your childhood. Still, they stayed together.
My mother and stepfather have, как сказать, ругались.
Arguments. A lot of arguments. But they stayed.
But they don't with the fun. We fighting. We are fighting when I walk on the street, or I'm at
When
at
you're not
school,
there.
But when I don't at home.
When you're there, they kept it cool.
Yeah.
But when did the people on the street stop beating you up, picking on you? Because you were bullied also.
2
So
years. 2 years.
After you were 11?
After 2 years, I almost don't go on at the street.
I see.
I'm always
Because you're
training
training.
school.
Got it.
But when I come back at the street, people try to bully me, but I was a different person. No mercy for me, more mercy for anyone who
Yeah.
who tried to beat me. I don't see for his age, no matter 15, 16,
Right.
17. Don't let's go because I fighting with my stepfather. He was more older. And I have confidence. I have okay. Let's go.
So once you
This-
stood up to
this
him,
first time
that was it.
when you grow up on the street in your как бы двор.
Your yard, your
In
neighborhood.
my neighborhood yard, young man challenges without who is best fighter, who was more powerful.
Right. There's always fight
Da.
challenges.
Da,
It's
fight
not like
challenge. Da.
here. By
Da.
the way, I don't think people here may really understand the fighting culture that like my dad grew up with, that you guys grew up with, right? You too. Like men challenged other men. It's like, you think you're tough? Like, I'm going to see how tough you are.
Yes.
It happened to me too, because I was outside a lot. The kids nowadays, they're inside, they're playing video games, so they don't.
They don't have this. Yes.
Right.
Because in school, in university, a lot of fight every day because we don't have cell phones, we don't have internet, Instagram.
No
It-
distractions.
no.
Just
Yes,
figuring out who's on
yes,
top.
Yes, yes.
It's-
on top in life, in real life.
Because I believe, we're very, very close related to chimpanzees. This is what we do. This is what monkeys do too. You see who's the strongest one. It's natural. That's why people love it so much. That's why they love boxing so much. It's the most, it's the ultimate test of who's stronger. Physical, one-on-one, nobody else.
But
Yes.
now I don't see this because
Right.
yes, because now something
I guess that's the good part of video games.
yes, video
Is
game,
people are
Instagrams, TikTok.
Instagram, they're distracted. They're
Yeah.
making TikToks, they're watching TikToks, they're
Yes,
playing
yes.
video games, they're inside, they're not outside. Yeah, when you're outside, you naturally you bump heads and you say, "What's up?" This is what little kids do too. So that's interesting. But there especially, it was a big fight culture.
Yes. Some guy trying to bully me, but I said him, let's go fighting. He's very surprised because it's never been 2 years ago and now it's two different person. He said, let's go. I beat these guys.
Wait, how
Ne-
old are you here in this?
End of 13.
13.
13.
And how old's the other guy?
15.
15. Okay.
When I beat these guys, people start talking about this situation around
Right.
all yard.
So not too
When
many
I-
fights after that.
Listen,
Yeah.
when I come back at home, many people wait for me, and his friend said, "I won't fight with you. You beat my friends." I said, "Okay, let's go, my friend."
Okay.
Nah, I come behind the yard. We have a kindergarten,
Kindergarten.
and we fighting in the kindergarten because he was close and people can't see what we are fighting.
Right.
We have some rule when
He's also 15.
yes, his
Yeah.
his friend. I beat this guy, but I have some injury.
Injury.
I have problem with hands.
Uh-huh.
Problem
You
with
broke
hand.
your.
My mother see this situation.
Yeah.
What happened? When I have one rules in my own culture. Maybe I said this. I never complain. I never said who am beat, who is guys.
Right.
Never.
You never snitch,
complain. I
never
said what
snitch.
I play football. I say my mother tale story.
She doesn't believe you.
He understand, but she doesn't believe
Yeah.
it. When I come back next day, many people again around my near my yard and wait for me. And all this man said, "Let's go fighting. You beat my friends." I
What?
said,
Still 15 or older now?
16.
16.
Yes, he was huge, big. I said, okay, let's go, my friend. I come with guys, but when we fighting, when people see the blood, stop the fight.
Ah,
Yes, we started fighting. I beat.
so
with
bare knuckles. This
bare
is
knuckles.
Do you
bare
tape
knuckles.
your
No,
knuckles?
bare
Nothing.
knuckles.
You
bare
just.
knuckles.
I
bare
know
knuckles.
that's how I fought.
Bare
yeah.
knuckles
Just a
started.
yard fight. Yeah.
Да, bare knuckles started in when I was very young.
Yeah.
I beat these guys. He was tall, big, huge, and my mother look at me again. What happens here? Anything good? I go into my room and I hear what some guys knock on my door, and mother this guy come to my mother to complain because this guy said what I'm big, huge. I beat because I'm very because he complained for me.
Yeah. He thought
He
you
come
were.
back. He come.
He thought you were really big
Да,
and
что я
beat up
big,
his
да,
big
да.
son.
He come back at home. This guy, his face is a little bit broken, and mother and father ask this guy, "What happened?" He said, "Bovar beat me. He beat my friends. He beat me." And mother said, "Who is Bovar? Let's show me Bovar." I was very small, very tall. I don't have enough pounds, and when these guys come to my mother opens the door, see this guy, look at this very huge, this big, and she, Bavar beat my son. He always. My mother said, "I show you my son." When she looked at me and her son, he understood everything, beat her son, said sorry, we understand everything. And so,
She hit her son like.
да. Why you complain
That's
for this little boy? He youngest for you. He is taller, smaller. And my mother when we come back at home, she said, "You are good. You are a warrior. Let's go, champ." I don't want to, как сказать, ругать.
I'm not gonna yell at you.
I don't yell at you
Yeah.
because you are good.
So she was proud of you because she saw how big.
She was proud, but she don't fighting again,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, I said okay. After next day, I come back at home again.
So more challenges.
No, yeah, a little. I have little pause, but when I 1 week ago, my friends, I have a friends. He was maybe 2 years older, 15 years. He's screaming from my windows, Bovar, Bovar. I said, what, my friends? We must fight with all these guys. He free on free. I am and my friends, we only two. We need a support. Can you support us? Of course, my guys, I support you. And we going to the fighting, free person for free person, and beat these guys.
3v3.
Да. And after this situation, I have another. When I come at school, I have a guys who always bullied me. He was older 3 years and always bullied me. And this is my main aim, to if he one times to try to betray, try to beat me, I answer him.
You were
the
ready
same,
for him.
The same. I'm ready for him, and I waiting for him. He was a best fighter in the street, in the yard, and when I come at home, I see a lot of people, and he said, this guy said, "Let's go fighting. Who is best motherfucker in the yard?" I said, "Okay." I wait for this change, and I understand what this moment happened. And when we was fighting, I have a rule: when I hurt people and he down, I don't beat when he on the floor,
yeah.
because I have this is my own rules.
Right.
always when I beat guys,
Mhm.
I don't hurt him.
Right.
Да. I do step.
I was the
step.
same way.
I
Just-
do
no,
the
really.
step
Yeah,
step
I
back.
felt bad.
In real life, I
Yeah.
don't. In real life, when I have a power, but I don't bullying.
You don't want to hurt him.
Да,
You just want to let him know.
да, да. In real
Don't
life,
mess with me.
да.
I'm better- I'm
we
better
when
than
we
you.
started fighting, I hit him and he fall down, but I did hurt him. He said, "Give me 1 minute. I am recovery." Okay. When second times I beat him, he was falling down. And
Give me 2 minutes.
да, give me 2 minutes. I want water. He going at home, drink water, and come back. I waiting for him. Okay, I am waiting for him. The third time when he come back, we started fighting again. And I am как сказать, спотыкнулся.
You tripped.
I am tripped
Yeah.
and
Fell down.
down. And when I fall down, I take the floor, 2 hands.
Yeah. You
And
put your hands in front.
and I look at the earth, and he smash me his leg,
With his foot
his foot
in your
in
face.
my face. I
Like he
broke
just
it.
kicked your face.
Yes, I'm broken my tooth. Teeth.
He broke your tooth.
That
Is that where the
no?
chip
This
tooth?
is
No,
this is
different
nothing
one.
different. Yes,
Okay.
he broken my tooth. He broken my
lip?
he cut my lip.
Uh-huh.
My and I feel what I'm bleeding in my mouth.
Yeah.
I stand up and understand the bleeding is very huge, and I understand if people see this, the fight is over, and I don't show this situation. I close my eyes and see what. Let's go. And we are.
How did you stop the bleeding? Did you?
I feel in my mouth with the bleeding.
Yeah.
A lot of bleeding. I feel. I understand. I said, okay, let's go again. And this is, I was very angry and destroyed his this time, and he fall down and he give up. And after this situation, all yard respect me and don't want fight with me. I don't. I also don't want fight with anything, because all my life I fighting with sad mothers, with guys. Always I'm fighting. I don't want fighting, but some the street don't want fighting, and I think this is normal. It was what I am grow up.
So you conquered the yard.
Yes.
You
This
became
is-
the champion
Yes,
of the yard.
is a yard.
So you already were champ.
No,
That's
in
when you
the
became
champ of
champ.
the yard. Yes.
Hey, that's okay. And then you just go level by level.
Yeah.
So what were the most significant things you think that shaped you in your life, like that happened to you as a child, like growing up to this age of 13? Что-то какие-то еще какие-то... Что вот... Что вот ты помнишь в этот период, который тебя как... тебе помогло, какие-то советы, какие-то моменты, которые помогло тебе вот вырасти?
I don't have. If we are thinking about my childhood,
Yeah.
childhood, I don't have nothing another way. I must be a strong man. If you're a real man, in National Geographic, I see and saw some video about when your mother, как сказать, беременна,
Когда pregnant.
pregnant. When my mother was pregnant, my father beat my mother when she was pregnant, and this как сказать будет, как ученый, или как вы сидите?
Intellectuals.
Intellectual explain the situation. When your mother explain, this is the child feel the situation, and
Right, of
when
course.
he's feel, and this is make me stronger. When I only пока я только родился, this situation make me who I am.
So this is the main attitude I think you have, is that no matter what happens to you in your life, and the more difficult it is, the stronger it makes you.
No,
Basically,
no.
like whatever happens, then you're not saying, okay, this is the good way to do it. Maybe you can do it a different way for your own. Maybe you treat your kids a different way.
I
Right?
don't want.
But
No.
this made you stronger. So whatever happens to you, just embrace it. Just take it.
Everything,
No excuses.
everything difficult situation make you stronger. You have
That's
two
right.
choices: give up or not, or continue and search the good wave
Right.
for you.
So then continue the next chapter that took you all the way into like, becoming a boxer, doing your turn. Like, how did you end up, becoming?
I have not enough money to live because
You kept training
I
until
don't
what point?
I don't have money to going to competition. I don't have a good t-shirts. I don't have wear, and I don't go into the competition.
Even
and
as a
I-
teenager,
Yes,
no
I'm-
competition, just
yeah.
training.
Yes, I'm. You go into competition when you always have a first place. If you, I have been third, and I sometimes I won and I lose, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm won, sometimes I'm lose. But now, if you want, if answer honest, I'm training one training. I must training two training. To if you want be a real champion, you must training like champion with childhood. Now I understand it.
Yeah.
But
so when you were a child, when you were in your early years, you trained once a day,
once
and
a
it's
day,
not enough. You're
it's
saying.
not enough.
Okay,
and,
that's good to know.
And also in my gyms, every
So you need 2 a days, morning and
2 days,
afternoon.
and guys who best of me, better than me. But I've been I've been a best fighter in our gym. It situation make me not enough, not good fighter, because hard situation make you stronger. Hard
Right.
fight make you stronger. If you good fighter and you beat guys who less level than you don't grow up.
Right.
You think what you're best, why I must train? I beat everyone. But in another place, guys have the same dream. They training 2 days, when have good sparring partners. This is dogs.
He's not.
Maybe I also don't have a motivation to compare. No, I don't know. I am grow up. I have girl. If now to be honest, now I don't have a clear vision what I want to be, what I want.
Right now.
Right now I understand my mistake. Also,
Right.
I also
You're saying right now, when you look back,
I look back.
you
I
didn't
understand.
have a clear vision.
Clear vision. I don't believe in myself. I
Yeah.
don't. No,
So talk about that.
This is.
You didn't have everything you
I
needed.
training
yet.
one training. I must training two training.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't have.
You didn't think you
da.
could really be the champion.
I beat all guys on my street. My father don't beat my mother. It's most important things, but I don't train enough, and also I have a bad.
You didn't think yet, I'm gonna be the champion.
No,
Uh-huh.
I also have a bad company, because when you your name signs everywhere, some bad guys look at you and see you, and I have a bad company. He take me for some bad place.
Right.
I
Absolutely. Well, who you keep
I
company
ha-
is
yes.
basically what's gonna happen.
Say
to
me
you,
who
right?
your friends. I say who
Is
are
who
you.
you
I
are.
have a problem with police. This is bad time for my life, because I think this is my friends, and this is not my friends. I don't have in this time best looking around. back to the beginning, why I'm start
When you look
when
back at the beginning.
when I
Mhm.
look back to the beginning, why I come to the bad guys, because I don't have как сказать, авторитета.
You didn't have an authority in your
Yeah, I don't have-
authority figure in your life.
Да,
A male
who
figure.
can explain my wave.
Do you think
What
that
I-
affected you a lot, not having
I don't have
having
that
the male
because
figure?
I don't have my stepfather. I don't feel much respect for him, because when he don't drink, he's good guy, but he's drink and I don't respect.
Right.
All my life I don't drink. I don't like drink
Because
I
of that.
I don't like smoke. I don't like beat someone, because I see it everywhere, and then
You saw too many ugly
too many
things.
angry, too many fights. I don't want.
Yeah. You don't want it around you. Also.
And also when I see, как сказать, несправедливость.
When you see something that's not just,
When I see when something is just,
Yeah.
I help.
injustice,
If I see some big guys
picking on somebody,
beat someone,
Yeah,
I'm
like
protect.
bully. You don't like bullies.
I'm protect. I always
Same,
protect.
man, yeah.
I'm protect, and I have a problem. This guy going to the police, and Bovar beat, and police come to
Right.
my home. Mother crying. I said I help this guy, and police said you can't help. You must call to the police, and police help. But I have rule in my own life. I don't complain. Never complain. And I have own, and then no one complain. Then I come to the как сказать, техникум. When I have
technique of the fighting.
what you understand, I said when I come university, when I was 17 years old,
Yeah.
some guys, I come to the first course, but guys who was from 4 course come to us and said, university paid me стипендия, как будет,
A stipend.
stipend.
Uh-huh.
This guy said I must give my stipend for him, and he don't touch me, don't beat me.
Uh-huh. Pay him off so he
Да.
doesn't.
If you don't
Protection
if,
money.
if you don't give me money, we'll beat you.
It's a shakedown. It's called
In my
racketeering.
mind,
It's protection money. This is what the mafia does.
Да.
Yeah,
In my
100%.
mind, but he was he made big mistake, because I'm growing. I'm ready for this moment. I
So
said,
you went.
let's go on the street. I show you, and I have in our group I have 15 person, 15 men. In our group we have only men, because my profession was metalwork.
Metal work.
Yes,
Yeah.
only men can. I said these guys won't take our money, our стипендия.
Our stipends.
Our
No
stipend.
one's taking.
Do you
our
want to give stipends? All guys said yes, we give. We are scared. I one person who said I don't want, and one person with our group said I with you. 2 men don't want give his money. When lessons is over, I see in the windows what these people wait for us, and I understand. I have experience in
Yeah.
in the
In
street,
this area.
and understand you must beat best of these guys who more
Uh-huh.
stronger.
Exactly.
You must
Beat
best.
the top dog.
Да, you must beat, and if you beat more stronger guys, another go away.
They fall.
I understand the situation because I'm living here. And I was older, not for years. I understand it. And I look with guys who more talking, more aggressive, and he said, I said, what do you want? I want your student. I want your money. I don't give you. If you don't give, I smash you. Let's try. He tried, but I smash him. He fall down. And what do you think next? He called police.
Of course.
He called police, and I have police come. He remember me. Oh, Bovar, how are you? What happens today? I explained situation, and he said, if situation happen, you must call police. I said him again, I never complain, and I go into the как суды,
To the court.
to the course. I have a problem. I give
Yeah.
her money. My mother, and always, all my life, some situation, как сказать, продолжались.
Same, dude.
Да.
Same. The
Them
situation
says-
kept happening.
can-
Same with me.
can
I'm
happen
helping.
as-
I'm defending
Да.
myself.
I was
and
I was good guy, but my the situation make me bad guy, and people
Right.
around who know me don't know me. He think that I'm crazy guy, but I'm mafiosi, but I'm gangster. But I don't want to go gangster.
You just don't want
the
to give up
situation,
your
I don't
stipend.
want- if you are analyze all my life, I don't want to fight. He
Right.
come to me and wants fight, and I understand what I can complain. Come to mama, help me. Come to police, help. I don't want to complain. I don't want.
Right.
I another person. I don't want. I'm a real man. I don't want complain. I want live. I want like normal people. But the situation around me
Right.
make
Well, if you think about it, in typical society, you can't
Nah.
solve the problems that way. So you
Nah.
pick the perfect career to
This-
challenge
this situ-
somebody
this-
in the
this,
ring.
This situation broken my boxing career. Broken because when my
So this put.
when
I
my
was
co-
going to ask you, how did you got out of boxing for a while? This is what broke your career.
broken, maybe no. If we honest answer, not, because I don't have a clear vision. Maybe if in beginning I understand what I want be a world champion, maybe
But this
Got it.
made you
I
stop
understand.
training for a while.
I'm sometimes train. Sometimes I'm training. Sometimes
You were
not
off and
training.
on.
Да,
After,
да.
how old were you in this incident?
I'm training after 17 years, 16, 17, for 8 to 16 I'm training every day. But when I don't see motivation to train,
Until 16 or 17, you're training every day, and then you stop.
sometimes training, sometimes no.
When did you start working?
17
17.
years. Yeah.
So and then
I work in security. I'm when I 15, 16, 14, I worked in security.
so you were
some-
working from a young age to help. the
Да,
family.
to family, да.
And when did you start taking? When did you start taking boxing seriously? Like, how did you get back in where you had this vision to become a champ?
When I was 17 years old, and I have a less course on my university, I must have going to the army. But I have another situation. My friend called me and said he going to the как сказать, дискотека,
Discotheque
to the party,
to the club.
to
yeah.
the club, to the party,
Yeah.
and he meet the girls, but he didn't have money. He
Uh-huh.
called me and said, Bovar, can you give me some money? I meet the girl and want I don't I want buy this girl some drink,
Right.
relax
some
it.
cash.
Да, I need some cash.
Yeah. I need some spending.
I come to the party, give my friends money and go away. And some people drink. He was 25, 24 years, said me, give me money too. I said, I don't give money. But I must give you money. He said, if you didn't give me money, I beat you. I take everything you have, and started fighting with me. I beat this guy. He was five men around me. I beat him.
He was with 5 guys around.
5 guys around me, and
they all try to fight you.
One person start bullying me and want to hit me.
Yeah.
His friend around me, stay around me, and he started beat me. And we started fighting. In this age, I have big power. He was more than If he two laps, как-то по весу. He was huge. He was big, but he don't.
Like heavyweight
Да,
level?
да,
Heavyweight,
heavyweight, because he was 25 years old. I
he was a big guy.
Да, he was
Right.
big, and his friends also. We started fighting. I hit him, and he fall down and как сказать, beat his
Hit his head.
and потерял сознание.
Lost consciousness. Consciousness,
да.
yeah.
And he
Unconscious.
5 minutes he didn't stand up.
He was out for 5 minutes.
Yes, I leave with guys my number and say if I understand he need medical help, and I said I help this guy if he needs some medical help. I give money to recovery. You understand what you won't fight. If I don't, I understand if I am fall down, you beat me all
Right,
guys
they
around
killed
you.
you.
You kill me. You
Right.
can beat me. I am 17 years old. You're 25 old. You're drink. I don't want. You come to me.
Right.
You want money. I said I don't know. Give you money, and we started to bullying me. Why you do it? But I'm giving him my number. Come to home, and when morning started, some people called me and said, вчера, да? Yesterday you beat the guys. He need money for recovery. I said, okay. I come to the street, give money, and police around, как сказать, окружила.
The police surrounded
The police surrounded me.
You went outside to give him money, and the police surrounded you?
surrounded me, take to the prison, and said that this man sleep, как сказать, без сознания, without
he was unconscious,
and he maybe he have bleeding in his mind, and he need a protection if he, and this is как сказать, статья, криминальная статья.
Yeah, criminal act.
This is criminal act.
Yeah, you attacked him.
And I have a problem with big problem from the police.
Yeah.
But
it's amazing how that can happen.
And all my lives when I fight.
It doesn't matter that you didn't start it, but if you have to be careful, because if you end it, they're gonna blame you. All fighting can broken my life, because when I go into the prison, I'll be like these guys who around exactly,
because you are who these people in prison, bad people.
Right.
If you live in these people, you'll be like these people. You must your mind like these people.
So after this, then what happened with this situation?
I come after maybe 3 days. He wake up, and I have
he was in a coma for 3 days?
Yes, coma, yes, 3 days.
Oh, shit.
And police say if he dead, you're going to the prison, and you're this is
you're a lethal weapon.
I have I told you honest. I have a как сказать, суд.
A lawsuit.
I have a как?
Lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
Они тебя судили.
Нет, у меня был когда был суд.
When you were having your lawsuit,
where
the trial.
Where I have.
Did they have a trial? For you?
I have a trial.
This is in Ukraine, obviously.
Yes, in Ukraine I have a trial, and he said what. All 3 days I was in prison, and when he woke up, the judge said what I can stay at home, but the как суды будут.
Yeah, they're gonna have a trial for you.
They
let you
trial,
go home.
and
so 3 days you were in jail.
3 days in jail.
Wow.
But he said what final decision he said later. But
he'll make his final.
Now I must be at home, but every single day I must come to the police and said what I'm doing today.
You're on probation.
And he said if one times I beat some no whatever guys, no matter for what, I go to the prison for many years, and I every single days go to the police, and first of all what I'm doing, I come to these guys at home. I want to see these parents. I understand this guy said what I'm huge, big. I won't explain situation because I understand what these guys said about me, what I'm bad guy. I'm not bad guy. I won't explain the situation. Right. I want to see his parents, and I come to myself to his parents at home.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
And then?
I'm knocked down. I'm knocking
to
the door. These guys This guy was been at the hospital.
Yeah.
Because he have a problem with his head, and parents, these guys open, father, big father, brother, mother, sister, open it. Who are you? I am Bovar. He said, look at me, I am very small. I am, because he said, what I'm big, huge, I am monster.
Yeah, they're like heavyweights.
I am monster.
And you're like
I am monster.
Yeah.
Gangster. I am explaining the situation. I come to my friends to party. I give him money. Your son was very drunk. He said me bad words about me. If I don't give him money, he beat me. He started beat me. What I must to do in this situation?
Right.
His friend, who said we are his friend. He don't protect him. He don't say sorry guys. He don't stop. This guy.
Right, he's drunk.
He said let's fight.
Yeah.
His friend. I was one. I am one person. I don't have many friends. I am one. Your son and his friend was five people. What I must to do in this situation? He started beat me.
Right.
He started beating me. I beat these guys. And when I see he fall down, I give his friend my number.
Here's my card. Who does that? Bovar, who does
that? In my place, no one can.
Nobody would do that.
People live at home.
Of course.
Goodbye, guys.
Peace out.
I live.
I mean, I don't know. You think that was the right move? Was that the right move? Would you do the same thing next time? No, it worked out, and you went. That's amazing that you went to talk to the parents. Bovar.
I always been man.
And it's amazing that you went to talk to the parents. That tells me you think so different. Like, who would do that? And that got you out of it. And you потом, наверное, сказали, hey, you got to drop the charges.
Yes, I explained the situation, and mother and father forgive me for the situation. Yes, we cook and forgive me, and I come to hospital with guy and explain situation. Look, you start fighting me.
Are they all your friends now?
And when I started my professional career and win fights, he texts me and support me. This guy,
amazing.
And he. We don't be a close friend or friends, but respect each other, because I'm like, man, I come to this home. I come myself. I don't have friends who was with me. I come to one person to his home, explain situation. I support him, help him.
So when did you finally have the dream become real in your mind that I'm gonna be the champ? I'm gonna do boxing is what I want to do, and that's it. I'm doing
when I finish my university. When I reached university, 18 years old.
Okay, you're in university.
Yes, my mother going to the United States. I promised my mother what I never fighting, because I have a problem with the police. I have a wife. I have responsibility for my family. I don't want fight. All my life I don't want fight, because the situation make me. Как это заставляли? The situation around me заставляли меня драться.
The situation forced you to fight. You didn't want to, but you liked boxing. You just didn't want to fight the way you were fighting. You wouldn't get in trouble, but you enjoyed fighting.
I enjoy fighting. Yes, fighting in my blood. I'm fighting.
What do you love about it? Just what is it about fighting that makes you like excited?
I can explain. If you ask dancer, why you love dance? He said, no, I like. If you say singer, like.
So for you, it's like that. It's like is it the getting in the ring part, or the training, or everything?
I think, if you be honest, I think I have a psychology problem, because I don't know. I can't explain why.
You don't mind getting hurt?
Every person have own story, own way.
Right.
I understand. This is my way.
This is your passion.
This is my passion. This is my way.
You don't mind getting hurt? You're not afraid to get hurt? Getting hit in the face?
No.
Most people, when they get hit in the face, they get scared. You don't get scared at all. Bovar, honestly, you don't get scared.
No,
I see it. You just keep coming.
When I fighting with another man, now I am in this,
Right.
как сказать, Иван.
You become who is this another person you become?
Да.
Это другой
My
человек?
nickname Gladiator.
Yes. You
Gladiator. I
become
become the gladiator when I fighting, when situation around me, when I must show my soul.
and what's the difference between you now and the gladiator?
Now I don't want to hurt everyone. I don't want fight. I want help. I want support. I want
Right.
motivated. I don't fight.
Yeah.
Because powerful is not your health in your hand. Powerful when you give mercy. Милосердие или
Mercy.
Mercy это милосердие. Mercy это жалость. Mercy, да?
Mercy, kindness,
You must-
problem solve with your mind,
When
good attitude, positivity.
Now I understand. If some people come to me and want bullying me, said about me bad words,
Yeah.
I forgive him because как сказать, most important things, forgive the people. Don't hurt I have a power in my hand. If I decide my problem with hands, I'm loose. Why you decide your hand? Your hand is a weapon. You have a weapon. If you see the bad guys who started bullying you, you must understand you have responsibility for your family, for your kids. You must be example. You must understand. In my situation, man who come to hospital, he can dead. He can умереть, как сказать.
He can die.
He can
You're
die.
risking your life.
In this situation, understand what is weapon. He can die.
Right. What is
And-
your relationship with fighting, though, given that you believe it's better to solve your problems with kindness, love, support, mental toughness? So, what is the relationship with fighting? Is it because in order to be also peaceful and focus on that, you have to know that you can protect yourself just in case? How do you balance the two people that you are? How is the good? How is Bovar okay with the gladiator?
I'm training every day. I'm sparring every day.
Yeah.
In my soul fire, I'm waiting for fight. And if I want fighting, I come to the training and fighting. But
So you have the need to still like fight. Это как инстинкт. Я просто спрашиваю, вот ты такой вот спокойный, хороший, right?
no.
Человек, и хочешь хорошее, но ты еще хочешь драться. Как ты вот меряешь,
Because I
как
have-
ты
I-
это смотришь? Вот как Бовар смотрит на гладиатора и как гладиатор смотрит на Бовара. Понимаешь? Это как два совсем другие
Ну да,
люди.
интересно, да.
И как Бовар, how is he, почему он okay with Gladiator? Я это, по-моему, понимаю, но тоже, наверное,
When I
с собой борюсь, потому что у меня есть иногда, я
When
хочу
I-
всем помогать, но у меня есть иногда злость, и хочу показать кому-то, что я сильнее. Мне тоже это хочется. Почему и как это? Потому что мы животные, но мы хорошие. Вот
When-
это вот.
when I have morning training, I swim without breath. I have exercise, swim without breath.
Without breathing.
Да,
For how
20,
long?
50 meters.
50 meters, no
Да,
breathing. Okay.
no breathing.
Yeah.
This is very difficult.
Yeah,
Very difficult.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's like two lengths.
I'm two lines. One line is good, but when you back, it's very hard. Very hard. I can do with my training is always give me goals. First goals 25 meters. Next goals 35 meters. The last goals 50 meters. But when I swim without breathing, in my mind I won't give up. But my soul, she said, never give up, please, never give up. And I when I started give up, inside me I said, please, gladiator, never give up. Gladiator, show your power. Gladiator, never give up. In my mind, and
So gladiator is your source of power.
yes, source of power.
When
When I
life is
when-
hard, when the
Да.
bullies come, when you need to protect yourself because
Yes.
you're getting in the ring and your life is on the line because they could kill you in there. That's when you go, okay, Gladi. And it's like you
It
tap,
is mind. I don't know.
and
how
it's a
to explain
different
what it-
person.
I don't know.
You
I don't,
become a different
I don't
person.
want how I explain it, but when a very difficult time, very hard, when I must show my soul, in my mind, please give us, show your pop, please, little, hurt little bit, ну как потерпи, как,
Yeah.
hurt little bit, and I do this exercise, and
So, You
Yeah.
know alter ego? You know what the alter ego is?
no, yes,
Like everybody has alter ego, and actually many superstars have alter egos. Вот когда они вот нормальные люди, вот нормальная жизнь, и когда они на сцену идут, допустим. Like Michael Jackson had like a alter ego. Когда он перформан, он совсем другой человек. И это часто у людей. И у нас, наверное, у всех. All of us have an alter ego. And it's important for everyone to find the gladiator in them. No, really, like whatever gives you that power in those difficult moments when you want to give up.
in my mind, all difficult situations since my childhood make me stronger. I have a big confidence because I have a good age, 32 years, and I have big experience on the street with как сказать, бороться с трудностями.
Yeah, like experiences,
I
challenges.
have challenges make me stronger.
Yeah, make you stronger.
I very strong in my mental part.
Right.
If you now said me, if in front of me stay Mike Tyson on his peak, and people said fight with man, with Mike Tyson, I said okay, I destroy these guys. I understand when this is not arrogant, with
Right.
confidence, because when I understand when I stand in front of him, he destroy me in 1 second because he's huge. He can smash. He can. But in my mentally, I'm broken him. I don't. No matter who stay in front of me, I'm broken him.
Ultimate
All
confidence.
I'm
You
broken.
built up the gladiator
Yes.
to survive in life because life was very hard. And you needed the gladiator to not give up.
Sometimes
You had to become the gladiator to survive. Sort of. I believe that, man.
Это можно
пошли уже
в
покушать.
разных...
Let's go, champ!
Let's go.
Молодец.
Ты понял, что я говорю или нет? Я уже задолбался рисовать это.
Ой, как писать хочу.
Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box.
My 3 wishes.
Ben, 3 wishes. Или you want to ask Bovar the question?
Yeah, and
Bovar,
two.
иди один вопрос. One question, Ben, because we gotta go.
Yeah.
And we're hungry, and I have to get to my party. Go, Ben.
Oh wait. If you had 3 wishes, I've been asking this for many years now.
Если у меня было 3
Если у
желания,
тебя 3 желания, что бы ни были? If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
more time spent with my father, more time spent with my grandmother.
That's number 2.
That was 2. Number 3.
Number
No,
3.
3.
World peace.
More time with my.
How about world peace?
With my parent, ну как сказать?
Да, more time with the
Да.
parents.
What is your future?
I'll be world champion bare-knuckle. I motivate a lot of people. I have 1 more kids. I have a house. My family don't need money.
Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for your questions. Life is hard, but never ever give up. Let's go, champ.
champ. Thank you, champ. You're the best.
Cool.
Shout us out, bro. Give Ben a little one-on-one time on the mic.
Good day.
Love you, baby.
Wait, that can you say?
I gotta go get ready.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Papa Rick. All you guys to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys next year. Deuces.
Deuces.
Shout out to Papa Rick's Mirth.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben, my man, my friend Ben. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
You're the best.
Yeah.